So the 90s had a lot of great creepy horror-like shows such as Tales from the Crypt, The X-Files, which honestly when I was younger I couldn't make it past the intro because it creeped me out so much, and Unsolved Mysteries. There's even some really great horror-like shows for kids like Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark? So recently I was actually talking to one of my friends about some shows that were on PBS, and she brought up Big Comfy Couch. Then all these memories came flooding back about how that show actually kind of creeped me out when I was younger. So it got me thinking, are there any other non-creepy shows that actually creep me out? And well, there is. So this is my top 5 non-creepy shows that creep me out. Now, I will say none of this is in any particular order, so let's start off with number 5, and since I already kind of brought it up, it's going to be Big Comfy Couch. Now, the whole show overall was just kind of weird, and it was full of clowns, which they weren't like fully like makeup, so it made it a little bit easier for me, because when I was younger I was afraid of clowns. I'm still kind of creeped out by them, but when I was younger I just absolutely hated clowns. I couldn't watch it. It would freak me out. I would have nightmares. But Big Comfy Couch, like I said, all they had were just noses. They kind of dressed like clowns a little bit, and they had like weird freckles on their face, but it wasn't the whole show that creeped me out. It was mainly the ending. There was a part where they did like cleanup time, and then they went to bed. Molly and Dolly went to bed. That just creeped me out because like, let me explain something first. When I was younger, I had this really weird, irrational fear that I was going to get locked inside of a restaurant during closing time, and I would be stuck in there by myself, and my parents and everybody would be gone. It was this stupid childhood irrational fear that I had, and the ending of that show just brought back like those type of memories. Like, it just had that same type of feeling for me, which really creeped me out. Also, when I was younger, like, when we were driving at night, we would drive by, like, places that were, like, closed, because it would be, like, 9 or 10 at night, and places, you know, they closed. And I'd be like, yo, this is creepy. Like, it just gave me that same feeling. And, I mean, overall, the show was kind of weird. Like, looking back at it, watching, like, a younger chick stretch, like, do weird stretches on a clock. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. Now, coming in at number 4 is Bananas in Pajamas. So when you see the intro, super catchy, kind of circusy-like, but it's cartoon. It's all animated, so you think it's gonna be a cartoon. Nope. It's people dressed up, kind of like what Barney is. Like, they have like those outfits, except none of their mouths move. They all just stare. The whole show is like voiceover, and it's just weird, and it's just creepy. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's one of those shows I remember watching, and I'm sure I liked it, but looking back at it, I'm like, yo, this show's like creepy. Here's the thing. What I think it is because, well, for one, they're like 7-foot tall bananas dressed up in pajamas, obviously, but their eyes just stare and their mouths don't move. Like, if their mouths moved, it would be different. It'd be like, oh, they're actually like talking. No, nobody in the show moves their mouth, and it's creepy. And again, it has that weird like just vibe to it. I don't know. It just creeps me out. And it's actually on YouTube. I'll leave an episode link down below. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just weird, but Bananas in Pajamas, nope. Coming in at number 3 is Pee-wee's Playhouse. I think what really creeped me out mostly was the movie. That trucker scene creeped me out because it was scary. But overall, it was just a weird show, and there was just, I think it's mainly just how the set was designed, and Pee-wee himself is just really creepy. I don't know, like, my little brother, he used to love the Pee-wee movie, and he used to watch Pee-wee's Playhouse. I don't get it. I don't understand why people like it. To me, it's weird and creepy, And don't get me wrong, I like weird and creepy things, but this just is a little too weird and creepy. Like I said, Pee-wee himself is just... I just don't know. I can't. Like, I just can't watch it. Coming in at number 2 is Thomas and Friends / JJ the Jet Plane. Not so much JJ the Jet Plane, but Thomas and Friends. It's kind of the same thing with Bananas in Pajamas. Like, their mouths don't move. Like, it's not claymation, they're like actual toys. But they just have weird facial expressions. And again, it all just comes down to like this lower budget feeling that just makes it creepy. Like, I don't know if it's just the way like these shows are shot, just something like the vibe like I get when I watch it. I'm like, this is creepy. Like, I know I used to watch Thomas and Friends when I was younger, but as I got older, like just seeing some of it, I'm like, it's kind of weird. Again, it's same thing. They have mouths, but they don't move. They don't move. Move your mouth. Talk, please. Please. Like, Barney didn't creep me out. You know why? Because his mouth moved. And it was also had a totally different feeling. Like, all these shows were kind of like cold feeling, you know? Like, Barney, when you watch that, it's like kind of warm and it's like upbeat. These shows, they try to be upbeat, but they're just kind of cold at the same time. I don't know. I'm weird. Coming in at number 1 is Teletubbies. Where to begin with Teletubbies? This show is weird. The sun baby creeps me the fuck out. I try not to cuss as much in my videos, but that sun baby, what are you doing? The intro, the whole show is just creepy. Why did people used to watch it? I don't know. How is it still going on? I'm pretty sure it's still going on. If it is, how? Show is weird. Like, there was weird undertones. Like, when I was a little bit older when it came out, but my little brother used to watch it, and like when I was staying home, you know, he would be home, so I'd watch it too. Why? Like, they're weird. They're just weird. Why is Teletubbies a show? That's my question. For one, like I said, it's creepy. It really is. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave an episode link down below. Super weird. And the whole thing they do with their belly when they rub it, and like, it turns into like a TV. Like, I get they're trying to be creative, but it's just the way they go about it is super weird and creepy. Anywho, that's my top 5 non-creepy shows that used to creep me out. Let me know in the comments down below, do these shows creep you out, or are there any other shows that are not meant to be creepy that creeped you out? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.